All right, I'm here at work. I'm doing a test stream just to see if I can watch the show and comment on it while it's running. Never done this before, so I'm at work and it's slow, so I'm just gonna try it. It might cut out a little bit or something, and if I have to work, then I'll just put the show on pause and go on intermission. But anyways, here we go. NXT.
Forever. Together.
When it comes to Paige and Saints, the bad blood, it has become downright toxic between the two of these men.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Oh, wait a minute, and they didn't wait.
Oh, baby.
The following matches for the NXT North American Championship is starting right now.
It's about who's the better man, plucking the thorn out of your side and being the last man standing.
It's about the championship. It's about legacy.
The twisted grin. He steals the spotlight. He steals the smiles of the NXT universe, and he puts gold around his waist.
Reporting to you live, the sexiest and most entertaining superstar alive, Hollywood Trick has finally arrived. Because NXT didn't appreciate me like you should, I'm going to go to TNA, and I'm going to wear this gold right here nice and proud. You know who's held this gold before? People like Kurt Angle, people like AJ Styles. But none of them can compare to Trick Williams. It is now Trick and A. Big Trick Willie, huh?
Can Mike Santana save TNA?
You made a terrible first impression by coming out here as TNA's champion and trying to tear down TNA. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is sit back as someone who carries that flag and watch you tear the place down. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take the TNA world title from you.
JC Jane with the biggest challenge of her career as she's going up against the #1 luchadora in the world, our NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie McCare. Whoa, there's no waiting for this one.
Oh, no.
Oh, big knee. Is exhaustion getting to the champion? Fallon Henley. Oh, fatal influence. They're not on the same page.
Jasmine Nick just jumped to the ground.
Somehow JC Jane is continuing to push through. Hey, wait a minute, Jasmine Nick, that's the official. Fallon Henley, what the hell? Boom! Jane falling into the cover.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
I am in absolute shock. A toxic and fatal influence is in control of the women's division here in NXT.
All right, well, I guess I'll comment on some of that stuff. The review of last week. I'm gonna talk low because I'm at work right here and I got my managers in the other room, so they can hear me on the microphone. So I'm kind of whispering through this live stream. But yeah, we haven't done a podcast in a couple months. This is just for fun. I really just want to see if the stream will go through while I'm here remotely from my cell phone. It'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure how it'll go. I imagine it'll drop out a few times, but whatever. Anyways, in terms of NXT and TNA, great partnership so far. It's been so mutually beneficial. It's pretty crazy to me to see WWE put TNA over like this, and I've been really happy with it. I knew Trick was going to win. I kind of knew it. I just felt like it was time for them to do an angle like this. As for JC Jane, definitely, I think she does good work in the ring. I think out of all three of Fatal Influence, she's the one who deserved it. And why not? Why not send Stephanie up to the main roster? Because the main roster's been pretty sparse lately. I mean, I have my opinions about what's been going on with the main roster. I've been putting them in my blog posts, and I think that they are in trouble. If it was me, I would do something drastic. My idea would be to put all the NXT wrestlers in the main roster on Raw and SmackDown because they have 2 3 hour shows and there's just not enough there. And everyone in NXT pretty much is ready. They're not developmental. NXT is not developmental. Evolve is developmental. So if it was me, I would just put everybody from NXT into the main roster. I would buy TNA, make that the third brand, and then Evolve could be the developmental brand. So that's how I would do it. But regardless, here we are. We have two horrible shows, Raw and SmackDown, and NXT at this point is the best show on WWE television. And I also look forward to TNA Impact every week. So, all right, let's see what happens on today's NXT. Dynamite's in an hour and a half, so I'm hoping to get through this episode of NXT before Dynamite starts.
Well, there is the woman who shocked the collective wrestling world last week. The new women's champion, JC Jane, is here live tonight on NXT. Also,
Well, I guess it'll be interesting to see if the other members of Fatal Influence will be jealous of JC Jane or if they'll just go along with it. They did seem to help her last week during that match against Stephanie, so maybe they'll just back her up. Santana, all right, this is cool. Very cool opportunity that Santana gets being in TNA, so he's kind of basically a WWE wrestler now too. Made his first appearance last week. I thought he looked a little nervous, but he was facing a youngster in Tavion Heights, but they got through it and they did fine. World title match, I don't see Santana winning it. I kind of thought he would be the guy to take the title back, but not like this. Not only a week after Frick won, so I don't expect it to I don't know what happened. And I'm not reading the comments if anyone's commenting below. I don't have access to it. I'm just watching this cold for the first time right now.
TNA wrestler Mike Santana is here to do one thing, bring the TNA World title back home. To do so, he must beat Trick Williams. Does Trick and A come to an end tonight? We'll find out in our main event. What a way to kick things off there. You see the young OG Graves. It is a massive weekend in Los Angeles.
Worlds collide Saturday afternoon, Money in the Bank Saturday night, but right now in NXT it is time to get bouncy alongside Laredo Kid, a world-class superstar, the reigning AAA World Cruiserweight Champion.
Didn't know that. I know I see him in TNA every week. He's just Laredo in TNA, not Laredo Kid, but okay. Here he is, getting a chance in WWE. He was there last week. There's a funny thing that the Aztec Warriors do in TNA when there's someone they're cutting a promo on and they call him a culero and then the crowd usually jumps in. But I don't think they'll do that here on NXT because it'll get censored.
Oh, well, speaking of champions,
We got a 4-way coming up on Saturday. Got 2 shows. So we got nothing to do, obviously. WWE thinks we're all losers and we just want to watch wrestling all day. So, okay, worlds collide.
Yeah, this whole summit thing, yeah, it's a farce. I mean, let's start with Ray Phoenix. Phoenix is stuck on a plane and not going to be here tonight, and you two are standing in my ring. The champ should be standing in the middle of that ring, celebrating his amazing title victory and tap dancing on the memory of Ricky Saints.
By the way, Ricky Saints is another one that should go up to the main roster. No need to have him in developmental. He's ready, man. SmackDown, Ricky Saints.
But instead tonight, I have to share my championship celebration with the two of you. Then on Saturday, I have to defend this championship. And then apparently, Ava's already set up a title defense for some evolved kid named Sean Legacy. And the worst part about all of this is that Ethan Page didn't agree to any of it. Ricky Saints did, not me.
All right. I think we're back.
I didn't say yes. I didn't agree to this four-way. I didn't agree to anything.
Hey. You sound like talk, pero no tienes huevos.
Tienes huevos, cabrón.
That's facts. And you cost me my match on SmackDown.
Oh,
Javon said that's facts. That's facts that Ethan Page don't got balls.
I know, Javon. You see, that's what happens when you keep sticking your nose in my business.
You're right. Maybe instead of sticking my nose in your business, maybe I should stick my foot up your ass. But I think it's better if I take that North American Championship on Saturday.
You know what? I don't need to deal with this right now. The champ is going home.
Okay. All right, Ethan. You said it. Whoever walks out of Worlds Collide with that title, I got next. And listen, it will be an honor to challenge you, Laredo and Javon. I
Laredo.
have a feeling that you and I aren't done dancing just yet.
Man, well, I am very much looking forward to Sean Legacy versus Javon Evans. I think for a hardcore wrestling fan, that's it. That's the peak of what we could get for a non-star. Oh, here comes a customer. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let me take care of this customer. Let's go on intermission before we hear what Sean Legacy has to say.
Yellow,
Ah, cuñado.
¿cómo estás?
Bien, gracias. ¿Qué onda?
Mira, dame fiesta.
¿Quieres fiesta?
Sí.
Un momento.
¿Quién lo quiere?
¿Este es?
A ver, sí, claro.
$12.47.
Se puede. Cabrón.
Dinero primero.
No mames. Sí.
¿Quieres fiesta? Es dinero. 50 pesos. Como 2 centavos.
No. Esto es más que el dólar.
¿$1?
No, estos son $10. ¿Qué? ¿No la crees? Ya,
Ok.
$10.
En México, aquí,
Sí.
aquí nada.
No.
Ok, que tengan buen fiesta, señor, gracias.
Ya. Hasta ahí. Entonces, ¿tú, cuándo vas a quitarle a la, cuándo vas a iniciar ya?
¿Cuándo?
Ya.
Cuando gano la lotería, voy a comprarte
No,
todo lo que lo quieres.
chingada, no.
No money. Sí, ahora muy mal.
Yo que te quiero tanto y todo, bien gacho que soy tuyo. Voy a dar la... Bien, carga. Ya.
Ok, cuñado, gracias. Adiós. All right, back to the show.
But hopefully, and I mean hopefully, it's not you. But if it is, I'll be ready.
Okay, before I have to go on intermission, let me just say that Javon Evans and Sean Legacy made that battle royal that Miles Bourne ended up winning. Literally my match of the year so far, just because of them two. It was incredible. So they have high expectations to live up to when they finally have their singles match. I'm curious to see how that goes, but Sean Legacy's legit. He's probably the best thing on Evolve at the moment. Definitely. I mean, I watch Evolve. Swipe right. Timothy Thatcher. I also give it up to Keanu Carver. But Sean Legacy is another guy who's ready to go, probably main roster status soon. So he's got a big jump to make, though. He's got to jump over NXT and go to the main roster. So let's see what happens here. He is owed a NXT North American title shot. So I guess after this four-way on Saturday, he's next.
Because tomorrow night I have a chance to become the first ever WWE Men's Evolve Champion. And next Tuesday, I have a chance to become the
Whoa. Legacy, you're kind of killing the vibe.
Oh, Bernardo, what's going on? What do we got? Cash, or you gonna play that one? You think it'll cover it? All right, let's see what we can do. All right, 46 we got. Just one time?
Make it 2 times.
You do? You sure?
I afford that?
46. You would be $2 short. You got two. You got $2.
Yeah.
There you go. $2. Perfect. All right. Thanks, Bernardo. Sorry about the inconvenience.
No.
You know, we're not a full store right now until they.
Stuff down there under the ground.
I have no clue what that is.
Imagine how much stuff you got.
I know the whole gas station is underground. Crazy. It's a lot of work.
Only 2 or 3 pipes, and that was all.
I know. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's interesting, but
Yeah.
they're going fast. Couple more months. Don't worry. Don't worry, Bernardo. Hold on.
Lights.
I might be back.
Then, now. Forever.
But if it is, I'll be ready because tomorrow night I have a chance to become the first ever WWE Men's Evolved Champion. And next Tuesday, I have a chance to become the Tuesday night I have it. You and you walk. Right. Okay.
All right, we're back. Let's continue where we left off. We got cut off in the middle of Shawn Legacy's promo, so I'm gonna put it back right there.
Hey, all right, Ethan, you said it.
Hey.
Whoever walks out of Worlds Collide with that title, I got next. And listen, it will be an honor to challenge you, Laredo. And Javon, I have a feeling that you and I aren't done dancing just yet. But hopefully, and I mean
Amigo,
hopefully,
good? Everything good?
it's not you.
No, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days.
That's a
But
long
if it
time
is,
for
I'll
you?
be ready because tomorrow night I have a
See you
chance
every
to become
day.
the first
What happened?
ever
You drinking less or what?
WWE Men's
Yeah, you
Evolved
missed my beer. I
Champion.
came the other
And
day.
next
Oh.
Tuesday, I have a
Yeah,
chance
I
to
know.
become the
I saw your car over there, but I saw your car parked over there.
Yeah, I have to
You're
because they're
kinda
doing the
killing the vibe,
construction.
bro.
Yeah.
And
I don't have a
Ethan,
choice.
don't worry.
You know what?
The Vanity Project,
Perfect,
the
perfect.
hottest faction in Evolve, is here.
Hundo Smokes, Hundo's kid. Hey, when it comes to Shawn
Over here?
Legacy, you don't gotta worry. You see,
I
our
don't
boy
know. I honestly
Jackson
don't know
Drake
what they're
here,
doing, yeah.
he's gonna take care of you tomorrow night
Yeah.
at Evolve.
It's already.
And believe me when I tell you,
Ends
he's
right there,
taking
but they're
that
gonna-
title
I
home
don't even
with
want
him.
to pay attention.
And
It's
for the
not
rest
my
of the bums in
problem,
the
dude.
ring,
I have
Ethan,
my own
we
problem.
got your back.
Yeah. See you.
Whoa! Well, this didn't take very long. A lot of angry issues need to be worked out between all these
I don't watch the
superstars.
wrestling.
Evolved issues
Swipe
have spilled
right,
over
what
on
the-
the NXT. We're preparing for Worlds Collide. Wait for the
Hold on a minute, man. Hold on a minute. Let's rewind.
I'll be ready because tomorrow night I have a chance to become the first ever WWE Men's Evolved Champion. And next Tuesday, I have a chance to become the
Whoa. Legacy, you're kind of
Swipe.
killing the vibe, bro.
All right. I'm a big swipe right fan. Let me just say that. You see, Evolve have a problem. All the wrestlers are either too good for Evolve or just not good enough to be on the roster. So, swipe right definitely in my opinion, by far.
And Ethan, don't worry. The Vanity Project, the hottest faction in Evolve, is here.
Hundo Smokes, Hundo's kid. Hey, when it comes to Shawn Legacy, you don't gotta worry. You see, our boy Jackson Drake here, he's gonna take care of you tomorrow night on Evolve. And believe me when I tell you,
I highly doubt Jackson Drake is going to be the first Evolve champion. If it's not Shawn Legacy or Tiana Carver, I will change my name. I guess we'll see in a few hours.
he's taking that title home with him. And for the rest of the bums in the ring, Ethan, we got your back.
Whoa! Well, this didn't take very long. A lot of
These guys came up with. They just see another lowlife and they want to be friends with them. On Evolve, they became friends with Lexus King. They said, "What a guy! What a guy!" And now they want to be aligned with Ethan Page. All right, cool, hilarious.
issues need to be worked out between all these superstars.
Evolved issues have spilled over on the NXT. We're preparing for Worlds Collide. Wait for the North American title. Vanity Project sent crashing to the outside.
Page to the floor. And look around, guys. Look who's standing. And it appears everyone's gonna get bouncy.
It is popping off to kick off NXT tonight.
Worlds colliding indeed right now. Was the chaos
Red Bull? Yeah, I love Red Bull. The apricot,
Which one's that?
the orange one.
I'll try it.
Yes. I love apricots in general. They're like peaches, but just a little different, I guess. I'm also a big Jaeger and Red Bull fan.
Really? Oh, no.
It's usually what I drink
Oh,
when I come out. But it's really good going down, but then the next day you get a bad headache.
terrible.
It's a terrible headache. So,
Just the smell of Jaeger. Oh, I could barf.
but that's why when you mix it with Red Bull, it kind of for some reason balances it out really good. So,
No,
but yeah,
you couldn't pay me.
stay away. Yeah, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying it's good going down, but the next day is the worst.
Everything's white coffee now. I'm not a,
You're a White Claw person?
yeah,
All right. I like them, but for some reason, I feel like they don't give me the same kind of drunk,
no.
you know?
That's why I like it.
Okay. All right, then. Let me know what you think of it. All right. I gotta Well, nothing.
Bored or something?
No, we're live streaming. I'm watching NXT and live streaming my reaction right at the same time. We are
Trying a new flavor?
we are on YouTube. This one, I love this one.
Purple one.
What is it called? What
Grapefruit and blossom.
ah, fuck that. Blossom.
Can't leave the Red Bull alone.
I'm gonna have one of these. I need a little pick me up. I'm watching last night's NXT and I'm live streaming my reaction on YouTube Live. But I'm also working. I'm working too. I told the audience, I said if I have to go work, I'm gonna press pause and go work and I'll come back. See how it goes. It's like a test run.
Give me the money that's. Actually, no, I gotta go through it. I have to see how much quarters he has left. How much quarters do you have in the other register?
We got 3 rolls of quarters.
3 rolls?
Yes. Oh, back to the show. What are we like? Fucking. They're 10 minutes in. The whole show weighs in at a whopping 1 hour and a half. So let's see what we got next.
Already kicking us off, the chaos will continue in moments as Dark State faces Chase U in a 6-man tag team match next on NXT.
Saturday,
All right, forward.
groundbreaking spectacle is in a future.
Against
Oh my god. Let me just say, I'm gonna hit pause here. I kind of am disappointed that they just brought Chase U back the same way they were. I kind of thought Andre Chase would turn into like a badass who would wear black and just kick ass and not give a fuck because he lost shit. Now he's right back where they started, and they didn't resolve that issue at all with Ridge Holland. So, okay, facing Dark State today. Dark State haven't been on the show in a couple weeks, I don't think. So, at least they didn't forget about him, but they sure have cooled down.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Uriah Connor, Kale Dixon, and Andre Chase. Chase University!
Congratulations to Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers on winning the Eastern Conference Finals. In recognition, go to WWEshop.com for Tyrese shirt commemorating.
What has Tyrese Halliburton done in WWE to deserve a shirt? I don't know. Okay, he's a buddy of theirs.
The victory.
That's right.
I got a bad feeling we're going to see Michael Cole in a Pacers jersey plenty of times in the future.
I'll tell you what, Cole yesterday, he looked pretty jacked.
Sun's out, guns out.
He did look damn good. I gotta give him that.
I got to admit it, Graves week, I can't believe I'm about to say this to you.
Don't let me hear it.
He's already listening. He's probably texting one of us right now. Can you believe that Booker and Chase agreed on something? Chase U isn't the team.
I mean, I completely agree. I've been saying that since I got here. I think Booker and Mr. Chase should go to the same barber. I think that might be something you can look at.
What are you talking about?
Maybe get rid of that side thing. I don't know.
This is not fair. This is 4-on-3 first of all.
Oh, baby, oh, my God. Yes.
And the chaos continuing. We said that it would. These 6 men laying on line. Our referee Gary Wilson trying to get some sort of sense, some sort of order in here right now. That might be the best thing Chase U's done.
Yeah.
Well, Connors just took down
Oh my God, you're right, Connors. No.
I don't think we've had an opening bell. The match not yet official.
I have to agree with you. And look at this on the outside. Sugar's going right back in. Referee trying to get some sense of order. 2 men are finally in the ring. The bell is finally sounded. This one's finally underway. And Graves, it seems like Dark State, they're in a teaching mood here tonight.
What the hell is that? 6-man tag, but they got 4 guys on the screen. Who's the odd man out? I don't see. I think it was Cyrus Griffin. There's Cutler James in the ring, DRNX, and wait, that's Osiris Griffin. Saquon Sugar is the one that's not in the match.
Dark State looking to remind the entire WWE universe that, in fact, no one is safe. And listen, when it comes to bad decisions, this has to be on the Mount Rushmore for Chase U. All right, when you're in a slump, you don't aim for a 10. You take a 4 or a 5 when you try to bust that slump. You don't try to get back on the winning track against some of the most dangerous guys on the roster.
I actually understand what you're saying, but right now, Deion Lennox
What's
making a
going
tag.
on,
Deion
Bob?
Lennox was taken down. This.
All right, let's go. You see, intermission. This match is being brought to you by Red Bull. Alright, this is how I gotta watch wrestling because I don't have any goddamn time in my life, so we gotta squeeze it in whenever we can. Let's just go ahead. We're back on NXT. It's Dark State versus Chase U.
Man is a hothead, and he is PO'd.
He's a hell of a talent, though, man. I like everything about this version of the analytic system. I love it, man.
Oh, Booker, how many times are about to be taught to KO, Connors, and Chase?
From the beginning, man, it is about to get ugly, but this is what we call on-the-job training, man. This is getting thrown in the deep waters and see if we gonna swim or not. This is all about Andre Chase. What does he taught these guys? What does he taught them?
Well, hold on a second. It was Andre Chase who said, "We are not a team. We are not a team. We are not on the same page."
He's the principal, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if Chase, you got thrown into the deep water so much as they dove in head first. That is a terrible decision.
Booker, there's no principles in college. That's in high school, middle school, and primary
Well,
school.
you know, same thing. Same thing. Same grammars.
Well, look, then
Same thing.
let's see if you agree again with Andre Chase. Did Dixon and Connors, were they a little overzealous?
You know what Booker T means. You know what he's talking about.
Jumping into a situation without a plan?
Of course, you know what? I understand these young guys. They want the TV time. I always say it. Television time is worth its weight in gold. And look at the kid right now. He's making 2 of that television.
Whoa!
I love it, man. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That is Kale Dixon taking it to Deion Lennox. Big night tonight, still to come. Main event, Trick Williams, Mike Santana for the TNA World Championship. And JC Jane, who shocked the universe, our new women's champion, will speak to us all here live on NXT.
Major implications.
You get a ticket. You get a ticket.
For what?
The concert. The concert.
Joe Hendry isn't here tonight. Trick
JC
Williams
Jane.
isn't.
JC Jane.
Tag.
Does she sing now?
I see what he's trying to say. He's all. I think he's trying to calm down because Stephanie McCarron is no longer at NXT. He's got to find someone new. And Osiris right now laying waste.
I like this kid Osiris. He's a beast. He's a beast.
I know you're still all shook up in that picture Sabrina Carpenter dropped today, Vic.
We'll talk about that off air. But again, 4 men, 1 mission. They move as a unit. And Graves, who impresses you the most in Dark State?
It's hard to pick one. These are 4 young, hungry, super athletes who are all fierce. They are fearless, and they are going to the top whether we like it or not.
Oh, baby.
Double super kick connected.
You got to give him credit. This kid come to fight.
James sent to the outside.
Say that again. Dion just got dropped. And Chase U right now is in control of this 6-man tag team match.
And maybe Chase, you are onto something. Maybe they know something we don't.
I don't know.
I'd like to correct my previous answer. Osiris freaking Griffin.
Tag was made. Cutler James now legal. These men are aiming to seize opportunity by calculating chaos.
Oh, baby.
They've attacked champions. They've disrupted events. And this rebellious force just grew stronger.
Here are your winners, Dark State!
Alright, I'm gonna press pause and comment on some of this shit. So, Dark State, good work, good work. I like how they all work. I saw that since they had their first match. They all do solid work. I can see why Shawn Michaels pushed them to the moon. Chase U, also good work, especially Kale Dixon. It looks really good. Uriah Connors, not bad. So, they all deserve to stay on the show. Nothing egregious here.
No one is safe. Case in point, launching Kale Dixon into the lights before he's powerbombed halfway to hell. What an impressive victory for Dark State.
Well, perhaps the motives of these 4 are deeper than we even know here at NXT. Man. It's all evolving out here.
Okay, listen, I didn't even know they were going to be here tonight, okay? But here's what we're going to do. There's 3 of you, 4 of them, 8-man tag match. Find another partner.
Pero tonight is my first night in NXT. I thought I was a new guy.
All right, look, chill. All right, I know y'all new, but we can handle Vanity Project
and Ethan Page, 3-on-4. All right, that's facts. I know what Ava said. That's facts. Yeah, ain't nothing to worry about. 4-on-4. Dragon Lee?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not have known that was Dragon Lee if they didn't say his name right there. He's just reacting to the mask. But okay. I like Javon with the confidence. Vanity Project and Ethan Page. They're not a bad team though. They need a fourth guy. Customer. Hey! I know, I'm sorry. Yes, we got that literally just for you.
Give me $5 on fantasy and 5 on super,
Yes.
and I'll take some milk.
Yes. There you go. You're welcome.
I'm missing you. How much longer? 1 month?
That's what they say, like a month and a half. So they're trying their best. They're going fast. It's a lot of work. They're literally doing the whole gas station from scratch. They just ripped it all up and just started over. It's incredible to watch. I can't believe all that's underground.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes there's no parking. I feel that. I'm not even parking here anymore. I'm parking on the streets. So
Yeah, it's too hard.
yeah.
And then it's like there's a bunch of cars here now, so you're trying to get
But we got the lucky tickets though. That would be a good story.
something quick.
Hell yeah. What happened? What did I press?
Eso, bienvenido. I'll be your partner tonight. Me gusta. Esto me
Sounds
gusta.
super.
Me gusta.
Trick Williams, tonight you defend the TNA World title against Mike Santana for the first time. How do you plan on putting down the realest one?
The realest one, Santana. He's a passionate dude, right? I mean, he is the loud and proud Boricua from Bronx, New York, right? And tonight is the biggest match of his career. Santana, you are the standard of TNA. I don't care how much you yell, I don't care how much you scream. The standard has changed now. Trick Williams is in charge. I call the shots. For 20 years. 20 years, TNA has been looking for the one to take this here title to new levels. The one who can make TNA feel legitimate. And they found that man. His name ain't Elijah. It ain't the average Joe. It sure ain't the Boricua Mike Santana. Damn it, it's Trick Williams. And I know what's
The
best for
average Joe.
TNA. And that's Trickinay. And tonight, the title stays with me. Let's talk about it.
Coming up next, Miles Bourne takes on Charlie Dempsey in a rounds match. If Miles wins, he's out of No Quarter Catch Crew.
Saturday night's main event and Evolution was on location. The official fan hospitality partner of WWE, unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experience.
Peter, what's going on? Well, that's it.
Done for the day.
Good job. Great job.
Great job. You have this room to use, right?
Yeah.
In the night time? Night shift?
No, I don't work nights, man. That's why I can't do construction. I used to work construction, but there were too many night shifts. I said, fuck it, bro. I'd rather be poor than stay up all night. I was getting heart pains. I was feeling like I'm gonna.
Lost the water. Well, construction early though. You get up early.
No, that's okay. Early's okay, but they were doing me like I would work in the morning, and then they say you got to come back tonight, 10 o'clock, work until morning again.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Not if I get work 8 hours because the construction tired and the sun beat you and early. So you know 3 o'clock. We start. Give me 8 hours.
You're a nice foreman. Some other companies are not like that, you know.
No, we have a life. And we have a life to live on.
Hell, no, other people want to work. Get out of here, you know? That's enough working.
That's you have all the money. What else I have?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with you? That you can take with you. Just enjoy every day.
It's never enough money. That's the problem with
Yeah.
this world.
Yeah,
People are never satisfied. They always need more money.
Don't satisfy. Thing happen, but don't nervous about it. Like this guy window broke down. So what? Change it.
Yeah,
Either you pay or I pay.
yeah,
That's it. Thing happen. Life.
yeah. You're good. Good mentality.
Yeah. Otherwise, you go crazy. You know.
Experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE.
Oh my gosh. Winning the first season of LFG was incredible, and I gotta say, thank you. But I gotta say, disappointing the Undertaker might be just as scary as competing in the Olympics. And
Tyra, I love this for you. You're so accomplished. But ladies, if you're seeking inspiration from a winner, I have won numerous beauty pageants, awards.
Oh, Ariana.
Tyra, look, girls, you know me. I hate gossip. I don't do it. I detest it. But I think what I heard is true. That those aren't even 100% gold. Ugh. Look, I know. You want to fit in this locker room? So here's an Ariana pro tip. Don't talk about yourself so much. Nobody likes a bragger, especially a tacky one.
Thanks for the tip.
Anytime, girl.
Looks like I found my first opponent.
All right. What the fuck was that? Hold on. I gotta rewind it. Let's get it on an image here. You know what? I kind of want to. Sorry, I'm on my phone, so this is kind of difficult to do, but I want to try to make these pictures a little bigger when I press pause on this. Is what I'm trying to do. So this is Ariana Grace, Miss NXT, and Tyra May Steele, who apparently has an Olympic gold medal or something. If she's an Olympic gold medalist, she's gonna get pushed. I don't know what's up with her, but okay. I've seen her on Evolve. Oh my God, this freaking sucks on the phone. I wish I just had my computer. I can't just sit at my computer all day because I have to come to freaking work. Sucks. It really sucks working. Give me a second to adjust this. There it is. Good enough. All right, so I was gonna comment on Ariana Grace and Tyra May Steele. So Ariana Grace is a babyface. In TNA, she has been a babyface with her dad facing off against Robert Stone and Tessa Blanchard and everybody. So I don't really get this. I think they expect us to follow both shows since they have the TNA World Champion here. It's not like it's not canon. Now it's canon. So Ariana Grace being a heel here with Tyra May Steele, but being a face with in the angle with her father in, on Impact. If I might give a thumbs down on this just because of that in continuity. But okay.
Thanks for the tip.
Anytime, girl.
Also, I'm gonna go on intermission because I need to find a way to put my second show in the headphones because it's not going well I can hear the echo coming through, so intermission. All right, I'm back. Couldn't find a second pair of headphones, so it's just gonna echo for today. I'll try to do a better live stream next time. This time I'll just go with what I got.
Looks like I found my first opponent.
The Olympic gold medalists will be in action later tonight, but we're getting set for a rounds match. 6 3-minute rounds. 2 decisions wins the match. Rest period in between the rounds is very, very crucial, and you got to wonder about the seconds in this matchup. Ren Sinclair and Tavion Heights, where their loyalties will truly lie.
The following contest is a rounds match. Making their way to the ring, representing no quarter.
Whoa. People are comparing him to Randy Orton, so you got to think this kid, in his own mind, he thinks he can do it.
Well, Book, you're a superstar who's in the ring with a much younger Randy Orton. What sort of similarities are you seeing from Miles Bourne?
Oh, look at this kid. I mean, he has all the tools, man. He checks off every box as far as,
legs.
As far as a kid passing that airport test, a kid that student of the game, that's Miles Bourne.
Well, look, Charlie Dempsey coming out here did not take his eyes off of Miles Bourne, and Miles looked Dempsey in the eye and said, if I win, then let me go. Let me out of the NQCC as we are 60 seconds through round number 1.
And that's sort of what puzzles me. If you're Charlie Dempsey and you can take responsibility for some of the success that Miles Bourne has achieved, why would you not want to let him walk from no quarter catch group? Why not let Miles carry the flag proudly? Why does he have to earn his way out of the group? I don't understand.
Well, look, we've had some time to digest this entire situation. And Booker, what stood out the most about Miles Bourne
Well, I
in
can't
his
get my
battle
freaking
at
phone to play this
Battleground that
video.
Corey
I
already
gotta
highlighted?
restart
That
it.
he went out there and
See, this really
stayed in there
sucks
with
when you're on the
Obafemi.
go.
I mean, he went toe to toe
I thought it would be
with
smoother, but
Obafemi at Battleground.
oh well.
And the thing is, you know, the odds makers gave that thing to Obafemi by far, but I'm gonna tell you, that kid got kid came so close to cashing in on his dreams.
Fantastic escape and reversal by Charlie Dempsey into the head scissors with the armbar applied.
And again, these guys know each other very well, Graves. They train together. They lift together. They're always in the gym with one another. And does that give Dempsey the advantage? Because right now he is putting on a clinic.
Oh, baby.
Well, when it comes to experience, there is
short arm
no match.
scissors?
Yes, the short arm scissors expertly applied, rolled through. Dempsey is in cruise control right now, and this is what Miles Bourne has to contend with. Dempsey very rarely, if ever, gets shook inside of the ring. He feels at home there.
I agree 100%, as well as, you know, Dempsey knows the round system so much. I mean, it's all about timing in a matchup like this.
Just under 50 seconds left here in round number 1. It's also interesting who is in
Oh, baby.
with the
Check it
rest
out.
period coming up. A nice counter. Dempsey going up, going over, shoulders down, and another kick out as we're about 35 seconds left. Another cover. And whoa, look at the forward straight.
Wait a minute.
Dempsey fell for just a moment. 30 seconds left. Now double underhook, maybe looking for a suplex of sorts. Bourne doing a nice job of countering, blocking as we're approaching 23, 22 seconds now. Dempsey trying to overpower Bourne. Bourne stepping right through. Inside cradle down to 18 seconds. Into the cover. Couldn't get the 3. 15 seconds. Another cover. Another kick out. Near fall. 10 seconds now. Dempsey going around. Got caught by Bourne. Sits down. Shoulders are down. And oh! Right before the bell.
Miles Bourne has scored the first fall.
And right before the clock struck 0, Bourne picks up a decision. Bourne in the lead here in this rounds match on NXT.
All right, we're still streaming.
And this is what we were alluding to, the in-between period of who would be in whose corner. It seems like 50-50?
It's a tricky situation looking to split the loyalty of Ren Sinclair, Tavion Heights. Both still feel a great deal of loyalty to both Miles Bourne and Charlie Dempsey. Dempsey, the de facto leader of the no quarter catch group.
I mean, Booker, you wouldn't see this in boxing. You wouldn't see a corner man running back and forth.
No, I wouldn't, but I'm going to tell you, go back to Miles Bourne. What a move. What a move he pulled off there, guys.
And you got to be impressed that he surprised Charlie Dempsey. Dempsey, an athlete who is very, very difficult to surprise, a master mat technician. Now he's got the cravat applied. Bourne looking to escape, and Dempsey holding on with a vice-like grip, an incredibly uncomfortable position to be trapped in. This hurts your jaw, your neck. Bourne could be in a lot of trouble if Dempsey maintains this control.
Well, I want to go back to something that you highlighted, Corey, up front about Charlie Dempsey knowing this matchup, it being kind of his specialty. I would say it is obvious that he would have the advantage based on those rules. Are you supplied that there was a decision for Miles Bourne in round 1?
I'm absolutely shocked, but not any more so than Charlie Dempsey has to be, who just quite simply might have overlooked Miles Bourne. Dempsey might have started this match in cruise control and got caught.
Do you think that though benefits him, Booker, is now?
Hey. Bien, aquí nomás.
¿Me das unos cigarros?
Sí. Cigarros. Ah, 12:47. ¿Estás en un scooter?
Sí, ando en un
Oh my God.
Sí.
No me gusta.
¿No te gusta?
No.
Solo es para andar aquí.
Sí.
No está lejos. ¿Con mi carro?
Sí, sí, okay. Ajá. Oh, oh, I'm back in this. What the hell happened? Miles Bourne is winning. Alright, I gotta rewind this match. I didn't catch any of it, unfortunately. My freaking phone froze and I had to rewind, so let's just go back. I think it looked like they came out together though.
About the seconds in this matchup, Ren Sinclair and Tavion Heights, where their loyalties will truly lie.
Señor Sergio.
Puedes cambiar ese billete.
¿Tú no tienes cambio?
Making their way to the ring, representing No Corner Catch Crew. First, Charlie.
El persona compró ice cream con 50.
And his
A ver.
opponent, Miles Bourne.
Well, it looks like they came out together in the same ring walk entrance. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen two opponents come out together. This better be the end of No Quarter Catch Crew. Honestly, these guys fucking. They don't suck. It's a good stable, but the name of the stable sucks, and their just gimmick sucks. No Quarter Catch Crew. Fuck off.
A match like this, a rounds match, is Charlie Dempsey's wheelhouse. And when it comes to this business between the ropes, Charlie Dempsey has forgotten more about this business than Miles Bourne has learned just this far.
You know, I've talked about Miles Bourne in the past, maybe outgrowing the NQCC. I brought it up at Battleground. Booker, is that what we are now starting to witness with that challenge thrown out from Bourne to Dempsey?
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, you look at a kid like Miles Bourne, and he has all the tools to be a hell of a single star. I mean, right now people are comparing him. People are comparing him to Randy Orton. So you got to think this kid, in his own mind, he thinks he can do it.
Oh, Booker,
Which
you're a
bathroom?
superstar who's in the ring with a
Where
much
are you?
younger
What
Randy
are
Orton.
you?
What sort of similarities are you
Whose
seeing?
bathroom is that?
Oh, look at this kid. I mean, he has all the tools, man. He checks off every box.
Another cover broken legs.
For
What
the
the
kid
fuck?
that's in that airport, just a kid that student of the
Go
game.
fucking
That's
beat her with
Miles
the
Bourne.
stick and
Well, look,
take your
Charlie Dempsey
bathroom
coming
back,
out
bro.
here did not take his eyes off of Miles Bourne, and Miles looked Dempsey in the eye and said, if I win, then let me go. Let me out of the NQCC as
Buen
we
día.
are 60 seconds through round number 1.
And that's sort of what puzzles me. If you're Charlie Dempsey and you can take responsibility
And
for
yes.
some of the success that Miles Bourne has achieved, why would
Okay,
you not
no
want to
más
let him
trabajo.
walk from no
home,
quarter catch?
siesta.
Why not let Miles carry the flag proudly? Why does he have to earn his way out of the group? I don't understand.
Well, look, we've had some time to digest this entire
See how easy
situation.
it is for
And
people to
what
be
stood out
happy?
the most about Miles
They just
Bourne
need to
in
win
his
off a
battle
ticket.
at Battleground that Corey already highlighted.
That he went out there and he stayed in there with Overfemi. I mean, he went
Holy
toe-to-toe
man.
with
You want a
Overfemi
penny?
at Battleground. And the thing is, you know, the odds makers
Yeah,
gave that thing
just hanging out with Luis.
Overfemi by far, but I'm going to tell you, that kid got
Is hanging out in the office, jacking off.
to cash
Yeah.
it in on his dreams.
Fantastic escape and reversal by Charlie Dempsey into the head scissors with the arm
Yeah.
applied.
And again, these
I'm
guys know each
kidding,
other
I'm
very
kidding.
well, Graves.
He's
They
doing
train
great
together,
work.
They lift together. They're always in the gym with one another. And does that give Dempsey the advantage? Because right now he is putting on a clinic.
Don't tell me you're going to go for a kick it too.
Short arm scissors? Yes, the short arm scissors expertly applied, rolled through. Dempsey is in cruise control right now, and this is what Miles Bourne has to contend with. Dempsey very rarely, if ever, gets shook inside of the ring. He feels it
See where the ball comes from.
Out as we're now double of countering, block for a suplex of sorts. Bourne doing a nice job of countering, blocking as we're approaching 22 seconds now. Dempsey trying to overpower Bourne. Bourne stepping right through. Inside cradle down to 18 seconds. Into the cover. Couldn't get the 3. 15 seconds. Another cover. Another kick out. Near fall. 10 seconds now. Dempsey going around. Got caught by Bourne. Sits down. Shoulders are down. And right before the bell.
Miles Bourne has scored the first fall.
And right before the clock struck 0, Bourne picks up a decision. Bourne in the lead
Couple months.
here in this rounds match.
Yeah, they're going
NXT.
fast.
Putting everything in,
They're
all the parts and everything.
they're pressuring them to hurry up. So
That's bad. What's going on, babe?
And this is what we were alluding to, the in-between period of who would be in whose corner. It seems
Which
like...
one? Yeah, the ATM's out of
It's a
service.
tricky situation looking to split the loyalty of Ren Sinclair, Tavion Heights. Both still feel a great deal of loyalty to both Miles Bourne and Charlie Dempsey. Dempsey, the de facto leader of the no quarter catch group.
I mean,
What?
Booker, you wouldn't see this in boxing. You wouldn't see a corner man running back and forth.
Man, I think it's like $6 or $7. Some shit
yeah,
like that.
What a move. What a move he pulled
I
off
try
that
not
guy.
to
And you got to be
use
impressed that
scores.
he surprised
With
Charlie
every
Dempsey.
act,
Dempsey, an athlete who
yeah,
is
that's
very,
right.
very difficult to
Always
surprise. A
a little
master mat
bang.
technician.
Inside
Got the
tellers.
cravat applied.
I've been hacked.
Bourne looking to escape, and Dempsey holding on with a vice-like grip, an incredibly uncomfortable position to be trapped in. This hurts your jaw, your neck.
I know, bro. There's always someone trying to fucking weasel their way into some money somehow, you know? There's always gonna...
Charlie Dempsey knowing this matchup, it being kind of his
Exactly.
I would say it is obvious that he would have the advantage
Since the
based on
first,
those rules are used
since the first single cell organism figure out how to steal money from the other single cell organism.
But not any more so than Charlie Dempsey has to be, who just quite simply might have overlooked Miles Bourne. Dempsey might have started this match in cruise control and got caught.
Do you think that, though, benefits him, Booker, as now maybe that was a wake-up call of sorts for Dempsey to kind of refocus on this match? Because you slip on a banana peel, which you typically say, this match is over, and Miles Bourne would win 2-0.
Well, it definitely was a wake-up call because I think Charlie Dempsey, I think we all can agree, he won the majority of that first round. He just got caught in that last 10 seconds, so he definitely cannot go to sleep on somebody like Miles Bourne.
Another nice counter there, and Bourne powering right back up, and Miles Bourne has come a long way in a short period of time.
You see that beautiful hip lock there, hip lock takeover there by the young lad.
Shoulders are down, though. Nice shift of the weight, and he's able to shift right back out again under 2 minutes. Left here in round number 2, 60 seconds off the clock. Bourne is up 1 decision to none here on Charlie Dempsey.
And I like what we've seen thus far from both competitors.
Alright, what the hell happened? You guys in the freaking fall, dude. What happened? How did they get the first fall? Let's rewind. This is a terrible way to watch wrestling.
Another cover, another kick
Alright,
out
let's
near
see.
fall. 10 seconds now. Dempsey going around, got caught by Bourne, sits down, shoulders are down, and right before
Alright,
the
Miles
bell.
Bourne rolled him up for the first fall.
The
Cool,
clock's
cool,
running the
cool. I gotta
lead
start
here in
forwarding.
this
We got half
rounds
an hour
match
until
on
Dynamite.
NXT.
Weird dynamic here with NQCC. The two guys don't know who to support. Ren Sinclair and Tavion Heights. Okay, well.
And this is what we were alluding to, the in-between period of who would be in whose corner. It's the situation looking to feel a great
I hope this all blows up. I really don't like this.
An athlete who is very bot applied, under neck. I want to go back and see. It is odd that they're shocked, but overlooked. So because
I'm forwarding to the next fall. This is good work. Both of these guys should be on the main roster. That's why I don't understand NXT, really. There's just nothing going on SmackDown. Nothing going on Raw. This is good enough to put on SmackDown. It's better than what they fucking got over there going on right now. But alright, let's see what happens.
No decision in Raw. Oh! That was a cheap shot.
Maybe Dempsey didn't hear the bell.
Yeah. I've heard that damn excuse before. Referee stepping in.
It's loud in here,
Cheap shot from Dempsey after the bell. Alright, let's see if it gets him a fall in the next round. But this team's really got to break up.
Frustration coupled with urgency could make Charlie Dempsey an extremely dangerous man, or it could leave him wide open for more mistakes, which Miles Bourne seems to be ready to capitalize on tonight.
Hey, Booker, we've seen the frustration in Charlie Dempsey. Wasn't very happy with Tavion Heights after last week when Heights stepped up to Mike Santana.
Yeah, we see what Tavion does.
Look at this, Regal
Oh, baby. Beautiful.
does it.
Well, obviously a Regal maneuver.
Charlie Dempsey has scored the second fall.
And we are knotted at 1, and I go back to the cheap shot. I go back to those injured ribs. Miles Bourne is obviously
Alright, next round.
Decision will win. And right out of the gate, going
Sixth
right to
round.
the body, right
Not
to
a
the ribs,
round.
right to the midsection. Charlie Dempsey and Graves, you know there's a bullseye now on the body of Miles Bourne.
Absolutely, and Charlie Dempsey has honed in. He is locked in, going to continue to attack the weak spot in Miles Bourne's game.
Surgeon is Charlie Dempsey, but Miles Bourne now showing you the heart, the grit that made him the #1 contender. heading into Battleground. Championship opportunity, and he's not fighting for gold here. He's fighting for freedom to get away from the NQCC, and he needs one more decision to do just that. Over a minute in round 4, into the cover for the win, and Dempsey just got that left shoulder up, Booker.
I think it's more than freedom. I think it's a young man that just want to prove that he can go out there and be a solo singles champion in this business. That's what I think it is.
Dempsey trying to answer back, but again, to what Graves has been pointing out for the last few minutes, he is picking apart Miles Bourne, looking for that regal plex one more time. Bourne able to counter. 50 seconds left, round 4. Bourne slips, goes down, rolls through, shoulders down, shifting weight for the victory, and decision 2 didn't happen. Rolling through, 40 seconds left. Another time, sit down, counter, cover, kick out. And look at Bourne now, crucifix style. 30 seconds here in round 4, and you see both men starting to breathe deep. Corey is a backslide. Oh, whoa, with a little extra.
Oh, countered by Bourne. Dempsey's shoulders are down. Sunset flip position.
Able to kick out, swinging wildly. That didn't connect. Oh, big drop kick with 18 seconds on the clock. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. Oh, my God. And the student has beaten the teacher.
Here is your winner.
There you go. Miles Bourne. Good. Thank God.
Unbelievable. Certainly a shocker tonight. Miles Bourne proving once again any shot can be the knockout blow.
And tonight's Make It Count moment is brought to you by Jack Daniels. Drink responsibly.
And here's the first fall on behalf of Miles Bourne. The rare sight of Charlie Dempsey being caught and out-wrestled. Stacked up high, advantage 1-0 Bourne. But Dempsey would answer, reaching deep into his bag of tricks and delivering a regal plex, stacking the shoulders of Bourne. Beautiful bridge. Dempsey would even the odds, but in search of the second fall, that money drop kick, the drop kick of destiny. Miles Bourne right on the chin of Charlie Dempsey. And Miles Bourne is a free man.
You can say it again because Miles is now free to move on from the NQCC. But if Charlie Dempsey's body language tells you anything, just how will the NQCC move on?
What the heck was that?
You have a match tonight.
He's out. And no, you don't. I got the match moved back to next week. For you two. He was never fully bought in. If you're not committed to the culling, you're out.
You're damn right.
What the fuck did they just... Who was that? Was that Brooks Jensen or was that Nico? Nico Vance? I think that's Brooks Jensen. Yeah, that's definitely Brooks. Brooks Jensen kicked out of the culling, huh? I'll watch that again.
What the hell are you doing? You have a match tonight.
He's out. And no, you don't. I got the match moved back to next week. For you two. He was never fully bought in. If you're not committed to the culling, you're...
Yes, Bob!
out.
You're damn right.
Hey.
Yes, Bob?
Hi. So AT&T disconnected my phone, my internet, right?
Hold on. Are we back? Yes, we're back. All right, so Brooks Jensen just got kicked out of the culling. I don't know what the hell that's all about. Izzy Dame seems to have made the call without Sean Spears, but okay.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is the winner of LFG Season 1, Olympic gold medalist, Tyra May Steele.
Oh, it was her opponent who called the gold around her neck. Well, maybe not 100% legit earlier tonight. Booker, what grabs your attention about Steele on LFG?
Talking about a future great, that's Tyra May Steele. From day one, you knew she was going to win season 1 right off the bat, just from attitude. Attitude is everything.
Well, the same can be said about this woman.
And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Ariana Grande.
Well, this is slightly unusual, I'd say, because Ariana Grace has not been on NXT for a good long freaking while, so she's back and it looks like she's a heel.
Nobody asking for sal de uvas.
Only Juanito. But he doesn't like that it's in that big packet. He wants a single packet. Oh, yeah?
Keep it open and leave it in the same box as pepperoni.
All right.
But no one likes a braggart, Vic. You heard Ariana earlier. She's not going to talk about how wonderful she is, how dangerous she is, how skilled she is.
Well,
That's our job.
That's true. She didn't want to shake the hand of the gold medalist, LFG Season 1 winner. Graves, you saw Steele's first WWE appearance. It happened at SummerSlam. Could you tell she was destined to step through those ropes?
I remember meeting Tyra May Steele backstage after the event, and I don't know that I've ever met somebody with so much excitement and elation in their eyes just to be near the WWE Universe. Tyra loves this. This truly is a dream of hers. She's looking to parlay her Olympic background into WWE superstardom.
And, you know, we talk about winning LFG, but Booker, what challenges will she possibly face now that she is an NXT superstar?
You know, winning that gold medal, I mean, I'm sure she had a lot of team, behind her. And I mean, one thing she's going to find out here, she's all on her own. She's going to have to go out there and sink it. Oh, and win that ring on her own.
Oh, that was impressive. And Graves, she is arriving, that being Steele, at a great time, is now just trying to drag Grace back into the center of the ring because the women's division is wide open.
Well, and that's what it takes. We're going to find out sooner than later whether or not Tyra May Steele has that killer instinct, whether she has that switch in her mind that she can flip to stop having fun and handle her business. And Ariana's going to put that to the test tonight, no doubt. Think about what it would do for Ariana Grace's career here in NXT if she spoils the debut match of the LFG Season 1 winner.
That is fair. By the way, Booker, are you doing okay? Oh, big boot.
You're talking about
Cover here.
Series of tough matches for Ariana Grace. She just faced Tessa Blanchard. Just had a tag match actually on Impact with her dad. First ever, they called it the first ever father-daughter tag match in NXT or TNA history. Oh, here comes a customer. It's freaking Andy. I'm just gonna let this match run while I talk to him. Sir Andy.
Impressive strength. This is why she won LFG Season 1. And she's talking some trash, and she's backing it up right now. Looking to take Grace for the ride. German suplex with the bridge. And Tyra May Steele, welcome to NXT.
Oh, that was easy.
You're right, Booker.
Easy win.
Who is ready to handle her business in this business.
and she just made an impact upon arrival.
Time for tonight's NXT Spotlight, presented by Progressive.
Rolling out for elbow from JC Jane.
Wait a minute.
Jane falling into the cover. Hook in the leg.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner
Just like that.
and the new NXT Women's Champion, JC
We got one more year.
Yeah.
Well, he was around naked all day. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Tiny, Donnie's had a good comeback. Tiny little shit. Get hit 60 more. Would you pitch out Tiny?
Man, you gotta pitch at Otani because fucking Betts and Friedman are right behind him. You can't fucking put someone on base. You gotta go after him. It's ridiculous.
The best is best coming off here. Freeman did like 375. I trust Freeman.
But you know what? That outfielder should have caught that ball at the end of the game.
Like fucking.
Yeah, that was a catchable ball. Good game though.
I think that gets caught 75% of the time anyway.
Yeah, I mean he was. I don't know who it was, but he was probably a slugger. Not a. He was.
Turned the wrong way. And then he realized he tried to turn the other way.
Good game. Did you see the Angels game today?
I saw it was like super high scoring.
It was a walk off right at pesky pole, like right there. If you didn't hit it right there, it would have been a home run. Fucking sucked, dude. Walks off.
Dodgers or you guys are?
Yeah. I'm an Angels fan.
Let's say Kate and Angels game.
I'm an Angels fan, but I've been so like they've been so shitty the last.
What?
It's beautiful. What are you talking about? The outfield's nice.
Well, it takes fucking forever to drive there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's shitty too, but it's a lot closer. You don't know
Not just staying in the league, just driving there, and getting up. Angel Stadium though, 2 times like
yeah,
it's easy. It's hard.
I gotta hit pause on this promo. I want to hear Santana's promo.
Yeah, it is. I'll give you that.
San Diego's much easier.
She's pretty hard.
Well, look, I paid 150. We're sitting in 100 level, 126. We're on for 150
First ticket.
No, I'll agree with it.
For 3 tickets.
50.
Yeah.
Mike Santana, tonight is the biggest match of
That's
the
big.
year. Last week, you scored a huge victory against Tavion Heights. But tonight, the TNA World title is on the line against Trick Williams.
Sarah, I should be taking some time to soak it all in, right? I'm about to be in the main event of a WWE NXT show fighting for the team.
Trout, he hasn't played much. He just got back. But he's been hitting since he got back. But I'm just nervous for him. He's just gonna get hurt again. He doesn't know how to like go.
He's getting old now.
He doesn't know how to go if it's not full speed. You know what I mean? And you can't do that anymore when you're that age. You're gonna pull a hamstring every single fucking time.
Like the best player in history of baseball at one point.
He would be if he played, if he stayed on the field. He's amazing, but
I've got a different heart.
Dude, he's a beast. Like he just looks like he's built like a fucking fat truck. He looks.
But you know how you said the whole 375 time? We're talking about like Barry Bonds too. Like, I was just so clutch. Like, the same question. Like, you even pitch at it. You remember Barry Bonds' games? He was a scary guy. Like, I know for him, I remember him.
Bonds was the best hitter I've ever seen. Steroids or not, he was the best hitter I've ever seen by far. Like his on base percentage was so ridiculous. No.
Steroids. I mean,
They let Pete Rose in. Yeah, but he's dead. Don't let Bonds in after he's dead.
He's like gonna get in after he died.
It's not fucked up. He shouldn't have been on baseball. Stop it, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it. That was stupid. He was trying to be a low life and like fly under the radar.
Yeah, they should have just kept it the way it was. If you're gonna ban him
and then he died. Why love him now?
I guess he doesn't get the accolade. Like he doesn't get to feel it. So fuck it. You know what I mean? I guess all the other ones too. Let all the steroids guy in after they die. Let them in. Fuck it.
Going back to the World Series, Andy.
I hope so, dude. I hope it's another Dodgers Yankees. That'd be great.
Top four is tough.
Who do you guys like in the basketball?
I'm going Pacers.
Oh no way. I think it's gonna be either a sweep or 4-1.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be domination.
Total domination.
I say this.
Pacers have already shot their wad.
Rick Carlisle has experience. That's what has me.
Yeah. How about the Knicks coach getting banned? That was pretty.
I was fucked up right away. They just fucking.
That was pretty fucked.
Kicked them out real quick.
They need a more offensive-minded coach.
Then they were saying too, his style of coaching, he only plays 7 players.
Yeah.
Like he has the starting 5 playing almost 35 minutes. It's like, dude, they're beat, they're tired.
Yeah.
You need a rotation.
And then he finally went to 9 players at one point.
No, but in the Pacers, they say 11 players. 11 players have 15 minutes between Pacers.
They got way better. The Knicks
You gotta build a good bench with just like OKC. OKC's bench is pretty decent.
OKC's gonna have some fucking problems. Their favorite, like, in first game. No respect. Let's see. Yeah, the Pacers are like 5-1 underdogs.
I think Pacers at 6. Pacers at 6.
You like Pacers? I mean, I'm rooting for them. I would when I don't care, I root for the underdog.
OKC is they're too powerful,
I'm
man.
happy with whoever, but I'm
rooting for the Pacers and I'm rooting for the Oilers and hockey.
San Jose Shark fight.
Yeah.
I was like, he still plays. I remember him back in
you got Perry, who used to be on the.
He's on the Sharks too.
Yeah, he played forever for Ducks. Perry.
But that,
I think it's 6, but it's the whole time. I'm sure if they come down, they could have really swapped. They beat them 3-1.
Hello.
I mean, my mom
I watch a ton of it. I've watched this about every single day.
Let's tell them.
Players.
Oh, yeah. It was never like they just shoot fucking something.
The thing was, the Knights had like 5 seconds left. They went in, they just shot it.
They scored 1 second
And he
left.
threw his skate and went in. I was like,
Crazy games. I mean, basketball and hockey.
TNA world title. What crazy times we're living in.
More fun to watch live.
But I'll take my time to reflect once that TNA world title's on my shoulder, because now it's time to get busy. Trick Williams, I looked into your eyes last week and I didn't see a fighting champion. I saw a pretender. I saw someone who's fighting for nobody but himself. But tonight, for me, is the total opposite. Tonight I fight for every person who's ever stepped foot in the TNA ring.
Yeah, there's a really cool bar we get to this block. Park there.
that's funny, but that's why the party stadium is somewhere in the city.
Yeah.
You get to the party in the stadium?
Not yet, dude. I'm dying.
That's one of my favorite stadiums.
I'd love to do that.
It literally looks like if the promenade, Third Street Promenade, the center of Third Street Promenade had a baseball field.
Yeah.
You literally parking.
You can tell a lot of those buildings, like you could watch the game. If you're in one of those buildings.
And you see the guy, they're only drinking their beer on the balcony, then they go in and they come back out.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
Like I said, you just park it.
Their property values has gone up huge. Sure, not that good.
But yeah, and then it's funny because right before the game starts, all these bars, everyone's there. As soon as it's game time, post.
Yeah.
Nice and quiet. Game's over.
Who are you? Who is the Angels playing up, brother? Who you guys missing?
They're good.
They're pretty good this year. My aunt is a huge Mariner fan. She'll send me texts all the time. She lives in Seattle. She fucking loves the Mariners. She listens to every single game on the radio. She sits there and listens on the radio. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, my mom's doing, was that she saying right now? She said, hurry up so we can watch the Padres game. 6:45. She likes to watch it. She hates Machado.
I'm gonna go watch that hockey game at 5.
Hates Machado. She likes the stadium. She likes the stadium, how it is. She likes that it's called Pepper Farm. Yeah. And then you can bring it out.
San Diego's a cool town, yeah. Hello, San Diego.
I think they need to trade. They need to trade
Machado. I hate Machado.
Mauricio.
Have fun on Friday, guys.
See you, Andy.
Go Mariners, baby.
But we're going because they're giving away a Hawaiian trip.
Oh, are they?
She's not like
Nothing. Chilling. Chilling.
Yo, what's with the pillow?
Uh,
Where's your labubu? Labubu for you?
I was waiting outside of GameStop till 7 a.m. so that I could get the Switch too.
No way! You heard that?
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of things about that. You can't pirate anything, or they'll brick your system like on purpose.
Yeah, they're real strict about
So I was like, fuck that. I think I'm done buying systems. I'll just pirate games on the computer. Thank you.
Like I buy it, I should
But
pirate it.
you're in line for what? To buy it or to reserve it?
So I paid it in full, and then I get to pick it up at 9 p.m.
When?
tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, but they had limited inventory, so you have to make a line to be like one of the few to actually pre-order it or reserve it. Had to finish at 7 a.m. So.
Oh, whoa!
God bless you, man. Yeah, no, it's not fun doing that. I've done that for certain things. Yeah.
But there was like, I think it was like 100 people. When I showed up at 7, I was already number 10 in line. And then.
Oh, you showed up late. You're supposed to be there last night.
There was there at midnight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fucking.
What, umbrella? Over there?
I think so. The one where the Red Flies are. Yeah. So I finally at like 4, I was able to carry. I'm walking, making my way back.
Oh, you gotta take a shower, bro.
I do.
So you gotta go back and pick it up?
Yeah, but I gotta ride over this.
I was about to say, man, if you need a backup ride,
Yo.
I'd offer myself.
Just let him play your Switch.
Yeah, let's take it. All right, myself, take care.
All right. This shit is not working. I can't figure out how to separate the audio from my headphones and from the app that's playing this program, that's playing this video. So it's just stupid. Whenever someone's talking, this shit doesn't work. So I can't always have silence. So I gotta figure out how to do this next time. This was a good test stream. I might be able to pull some clips out of this, but overall, oh,
I fight for the legacy of TNA. Por toda mi gente latina, toda mi gente boricua en el mundo entero. But more importantly, I fight for my baby girl that's at home. That girl's about to witness history. And I made a promise to her that I'm coming home TNA world champion. And to that girl, I break no promises. Trick! I know how great you are. But tonight, I gotta be 3 seconds better. Let's get it.
all right. Well, let me just say, I have a prediction. I don't know what happened in this match, but there's been a feud going on in TNA with AJ Francis and Santana. So I think AJ Francis, who used to be top dollar in WWE, could make a surprise appearance here and ruin it for him. Otherwise, because it would suck if they just have Santana lose. I can see that happening too. That would be more AEW style booking. But all right, let's forward through this show, man. It's taking forever. It's JC Jane. All right, let's see what she has to say. All right, well, we got to see her swagger with that NXT title. Not quite Mandy Rose, but okay. That's kind of funny. I've been calling for this group to break up on my review posts recently. I just like don't see it working out for them. They're not the cutthroat femme fatale babes that they make themselves out to be. I don't think that it works. But all right, JC Jane's got the title. Let's see her cut a promo, I guess.
You all didn't support me for the last 4 years, and you sure as hell can't get on the JC Jane bandwagon now that I'm champ. So you all can shut your mouths and listen to what I have to say. Like I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted by you idiots, all is right in the universe because